Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you had a good weekend. Nothing doesn't seem from just getting some news here. I really don't check on the news as much, but it would have been headlines all over the place if there would have been riots and all that. Apparently, we had a pretty good weekend and nothing really broke. Hope you're having a good Monday. Things are looking a little bit better, despite all the governments going to war with one another, like little kids. That's what I mean. Governments. It's like let's check out our cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is doing pretty nice, guys. It's up to 107,776, and 2.2% in the last 24 hours. But the altcoins seem to have picked up a little bit more than Bitcoin. Bitcoin Cash is up 12% in the last 7 days, 4% in the last hour, 4% in the last 24 hours. Chainlink 5% up, Stellar's up 3%. Litecoin is not, it's about the same. Oh no, it's 3% in the last 24 hours. So it's a little bit ahead of Bitcoin. Everything's just browsing real quick here. Everything's kind of like in the last 24 hours, everything is just a little bit higher than Bitcoin, which is, we're kind of hoping that the money from Bitcoin, the $2 trillion that are here, half of it or a quarter of it just comes over to the altcoins. That's what we're kind of hoping for. Let's check out the. It was nice to wake up to my account being up like $2,000. I was thinking that Walmart was gonna take a dive today, but it didn't. The whole market is positive today, and things didn't work out for Christie Walmart. Stupid bitch. I was gonna make a video Saturday, but I just started screaming and yelling, and I didn't upload that video because it was just it's just fucking twat. People upset me sometimes. They're so stupid. They are so stupid. Get out of the, get out of politics, stupid ass, and untie yourself from Walmart, from the corporation itself. Sometimes people just, they're into big companies and then they gotta get into politics and just screw it up. And along the side, they take the company with them. Let's see. What do we got here? CEG is up quite $10, which is pretty good. My options are doing okay. Everything's in green today except Zcash. FILG, not FileGate. FILG is up 10%. Now the big one is BCHG, which is up 9%. Bitcoin Cash over here is 10% up, $3.54, which is 322 was the mark that a lot of people started selling off because they started panicking. So we're back. Let's look at the chart real quick. Let's look at the 1 year chart. Yeah, it's like I said, Bitcoin Cash is just climbing. It's not doing a parabolic, but it's just climbing slowly. This was the bottom right here in March. What's after March? April. I did buy some in April. Because I had 1,800, now I have 2,000 stocks. So, it's just climbing slowly, which is nice. It's not going crazy or anything. Yeah, I mean it's dropped quite a bit from from all the way from when it started, but yeah, you can see me. I mean, here's the potential over here, guys. $55. Okay, so can it go back up here? Yeah, I mean, most likely, yeah. We reached this 18. It reached $18. This was a it was just hyperbolic. Remember April? It was just going up. It was exciting. It was beautiful to see. Um, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel really good knowing that you picked something and it went up parabolically like that because you knew that it was going to do that. And I had bought Bitcoin Cash. I don't know about 6 months prior to that. Of course, other people bought it a lot cheaper. I don't know, 30 cents or something like that. That must whoever has bought it at 30 cents, boy, congrats. I mean, we try to pick the bottom, right, on these trusts and crypto in general. We try to get the lowest at the lowest, but sometimes we want in on the action, so we kind of buy a little higher. And when it started going on higher, I was just excited to see because I go, this is it. We're going all the way to the millions. My account is going to be worth several millions. And the account went up to this account went up to like 200,000. Plus, I had a bunch of other little accounts. Probably altogether, maybe 250 or so. And little by little, it just faded out. We didn't get the explosion. We got some of it. The hyperbolic. It went up to $18. I mean, from $3 to 18. That's that's a nice amount. It's a nice move. But we were thinking it's going to go up higher. We're hoping, and a lot of us are, that it's going to get a lot higher than that, and that's going to make it's going to make our accounts really swell up like crazy. So it's not that it didn't happen. It just didn't happen enough at the moment. We're kind of just waiting, and we're waiting for the big one. The big one. FILG. This is another one. I mean, I've shown you these charts before, but we got new people coming online, and I'm surprised I got more than 100 subscribers. Keep subscribing if you kind of like to hear something that nobody else is really talking about. We're going for the big sure money, and I mean, I shouldn't say sure, but this is a risk we're taking, and it's a very calculated risk. Potential is 350 over here on FILG, and we're all the way down here at $3.43. Let me look at this again. How much was it? 350. Yeah, 350. And remember that this time around, Bitcoin is a lot higher than this. So this should be up here someplace, and this should be all the way up there. I don't know. Maybe Bitcoin is it's a lot more than before. So maybe this 350 we can raise it by 2-3 times at least. Maybe like $1,000. And then the thing is, you never know 10 years from now. Leave some on the table. If you made a lot of money here, just leave a little on the table. That little amount can just probably just, if what Michael Saylor says about Bitcoin, he owns a lot of it. I mean, he's biased and he says it's going to go to $1 million. probably could if all the currencies start going digital into that type of form of acceptance of currency. It certainly can be, but he's biased, but he may be right to a certain point. It might not happen overnight, and it might not happen in the next 2, 3, down the line, 10, 15, 20 years. I mean, Bitcoin's been around, 15 years now, right? Something like that. 10, 12, something like that. The next 15 years or so, there's probably going to be a lot more. Imagine what Bitcoin is going to be if trends continue. If people all of a sudden they just want to trade in using cryptocurrency in order to get money moved around quickly. The possibility is there, yeah. And holding something like this long term, 10 years, 15 years or so, you might have some big returns. Excuse me. Let's look at real quick now. We saw FILG, and these are the trusts. So everything is in the green on Grayscale today. Everything live here is the only one that's down. It was up the other day so well, and but that's okay. Who knows why? Gold is down, which is kind of good for the people that for the other investments. It kind of shows stability. 1%. People's confidence is back, basically. I guess that's all I need to. I gotta show you guys. So, over the weekend I was gonna make some videos, but that woman just upset me so much that Christy Walton from Walmart. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I'm gonna start fasting every Monday. Mondays are kind of slow for me. I don't do much, and I'm gonna see if I can do it for the next year or so. That means that I would probably lose at least 50 pounds, because I do lose about 2 pounds a day when I fast. And goal is to get from 240 to if I could get back to 165, I would be so happy. As you get older, you don't want to have so much weight on your knees, your hips, your joints. And I think that's what I'm gonna plan, and that's what the plan is. On Mondays, I'm gonna do a fasting if I can. Things went easy last week, so that's what I'm gonna be planning on. Once a week, daily, just water and a cup of coffee. It's okay with black walnut hulls.